Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
Alan is on the phone today for a second date update, and he actually had to go to the hospital right after he met the girl he wants to call today. So I'm guessing Alan got some love sickness.
Oh, that's what it is.
That's what I'm guessing. Is that what happened, Alan?
It wasn't exactly that. It's a lack of love sickness, which is why I'm calling you guys.
Okay. This is going to be a good story. I like stories that end in the hospital. I mean, as long as the person is fine afterwards.
Okay.
I live to tell the tale.
Okay.
Yeah. What's her name, by the way?
Her name is Faith.
Faith. Okay.
Okay.
How'd you meet Faith?
So I'm at a bar with a couple buddies, and I'm a little bit short on cash at the moment, so I need, the guys to pay for a round, and they don't want to because they're punks sometimes. So we start betting each other for what I can do for it, and we talk about a bunch of different stuff, and finally I say, look, I'm going to chug this entire bottle of hot sauce if you pay for my drinks.
What? This is what you're resorting to? You sounded like a real put-together guy at the beginning of this.
I mean, I'm pretty put together, but I get dumb sometimes with my friends, and we challenge each other to stupid stuff. So
Okay, this sounds awful.
I'm a man of my word. I chug the hot sauce.
Oh, dude.
The whole, like a whole bottle?
Yeah, a whole bottle. It was like 3 or 4 gulps. As people are hearing us kind of joke around with each other about me doing it, and so people started paying attention. So by the time that I unscrew the label, in the top of it, everybody's watching. So the entire bar, they literally cut the music on the jukebox.
Oh, wow. So you're like the man of the hour.
Totally. I had 15 people shouting chug.
What?
Oh,
And that's when
dang.
she fell for you, when she saw you take that bottle in your hand, because there's nothing a woman wants more than a man that can chug hot sauce.
I think it's, somebody who takes control. I
Yep.
think that's what she saw in me. But so she I do it, the guys slap me on the back, and she walks over, which is always a good sign.
Yeah.
And she says, that was pretty impressive. Let me buy you a beer for that.
Yeah,
It
she
really
did like
did
it.
turn her on. You may have found the woman of your dreams.
I feel pretty lucky at this point,
Mm-hmm.
And we, I go excuse myself from my friends, and we go over to the bar, and we're chatting a little bit, and it's really nice. So we start, we exchange numbers, and that's when the hot sauce.
Oh,
So that's when it kicked in.
That's when it kicks in, yeah.
All right.
pretty sweaty.
And by kicking in, what happened?
Yeah.
Well, you know how some people get the runs?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I felt like I was about to get the sprints.
Oh,
I can imagine.
oh, my God. Oh, that's so gross.
And this is while you were talking to her?
Oh, totally. I'm salivating. I can feel it's going to get out one way or another. And I don't, want to, I don't want any liquids to get on her.
Yeah, puke all over or do something else all over?
Yeah, whatever
Yeah,
it is.
That would have been even more disturbing if you did that and she's just like, ooh, now I really want to take you home.
Right? I don't want to know that yet. So I get my buddies to come over. I text them real quick, and they say, oh, we have to go to this other bar. So I basically make up an excuse. We say, oh, I've got your number. I'll text you soon. And I leave. And that's when I go to the hospital, and I found out that I actually have an ulcer.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
you left and went to the hospital and you have an ulcer?
Yeah, and I'll be fine. It's one of those things where it's, don't be dumb, chug bottles of hot sauce. So I won't be doing that bad again.
I don't think doctors recommend you do that when you have an ulcer.
Ever, I think.
Yeah, 9 out of 10 don't. So we hung out again. It was nice, and we went to a different bar, and I tried to really limit the amount of alcohol that I was drinking because of the ulcer. It was nice, but I had to cut it short. I have this appointment that I legitimately have to get to, and so I have to cut short that hangout. So this is the second time in a row that I've kind of been a little bit of a flake to her, we were barely talking, and then I left, and then this other time we were maybe hanging out for half an hour. So now when I text her, and I even tried calling her and left a message, she's just not responding, and I think it's because she thinks that I'm going to bail on her, or
Right. Did you tell her beforehand that you had an appointment to get to and coffee will be short?
I forgot, to be honest, which is dumb.
Why did you schedule it that way?
I was just being dumb. I thought that I had time to do it, and she was the one who suggested that time, and I didn't want to be oh, I'm busy that time.
Yeah.
So I didn't even really think about it. I was just excited. She said, let's meet for a day. I was like, oh yeah,
Okay.
sure, of course.
I'm noticing a theme with you, Alan. Being dumb a lot.
Yeah.
The hot sauce, I was dumb. The scheduling, I was
Me and
dumb.
my bros get dumb.
Yeah.
I'll totally cop to that. I will cop to not always being the smartest guy in the room.
Okay.
So how long did your hangout actually last?
I'd say it was like 25 minutes, half an hour. Enough where we got to kind of know each other and have it was starting to get a good conversation, but then I had to bail.
Yeah, that's really short.
Yeah, that is
I
really,
mean,
really short.
I feel like you have to at least have an hour with someone to even be considered not rude.
Yeah, for it to be a date, right? I kind of feel like we haven't even gone on a date yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you haven't. You met her at a bar and you had to leave and then go to the hospital because you chugged hot sauce, and then you met up for a date and you were there for half an hour before you had to go somewhere else. I can see how that would make somebody think that you're a little flaky.
Yeah, when she's so cute and she's super nice. So, if anything, I just want to be like, hey, I'm sorry. You're great. But, I kind of feel like we have a connection. So I'd like to, if there's a chance, I want to try.
Okay.
And I forget, she's not responding to you now at all, or she's just kind of blowing you off?
Yeah, she's not responding to me at all.
Okay.
Okay, well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
Awesome. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah, man, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Right in the middle of a second date update, and if you're just joining us, Alan is on the phone, and Alan is dumb. That's not my words, those are his words.
That's true.
Alan met a girl named Faith at a bar one night. His first dumb move was chugging a bottle of hot sauce because his buddies dared him to do it.
Hey, she was impressed by that, though.
Yep, but that's how he met her. And then his second dumb move was after he set up a date with her, he met up with her, but he had an appointment that day, so they only spent 30 minutes hanging out and having a few more drinks at another bar a week later, and now she's not calling him back. Alan, we're about to call her. Are you ready?
I'm excited, man. I think that you're right. Sometimes I act dumb, but I think that she's pretty cool, and it'd be smart for us to get together.
Yeah, but maybe she's reading the red flags correctly, and you are flaky.
I mean, no, I don't think that I'm flaky in that way. I'm probably flaky in other ways. I should probably, do laundry more or something like that. But I'm a good partner.
Okay.
Okay. All right, well, dial her phone number right now, get her on the phone, and see if we can get you a second date, okay?
Thanks. Appreciate it, guys.
Yeah, man, here we go.
Hello,
Hi, may I speak to Faith, please?
this is she.
Hey, Faith, how are you? This is Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
Wait, who is this again?
Jubal from the radio show Brooke and Jubal in the Morning?
Oh, like a radio station?
Yeah, not the whole station, but we're on
Just
a
the
radio
morning show?
station.
For the morning part.
Sorry, I don't listen to the radio much.
I'm calling you today, though. I know it's probably confusing why radio show or station or whoever is calling you, but I'm calling you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email about you.
Oh, what?
Yep.
Who? Why?
Well, because we do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Updates, where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up blowing them off, they can email us and we'll call you and ask why. So you went out on a date with somebody and you're not calling them back and they want to know what they did wrong.
Oh, so people do this stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, they do.
Kind of weird, huh?
Unfortunately for some people, fortunately for us, though, because it brings us show content. But the guy who emailed us, his name is Alan.
Oh, Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alan. He likes his hot sauce.
yes, he did.
I could not believe you went up to, he told us, you went up to him in a bar and asked him out after you saw him chug a bottle of hot sauce.
Yeah, I was with my girlfriends and we were chatting and the whole bar went silent. They turned everything off and everyone was just watching and I was like, I want to talk to that guy because I need some happiness and laughter in my life.
Was it the hot sauce that did it, or did you also find him attractive?
I mean, he's good looking too, but
Okay.
I mean, the hot sauce was the.
Yeah, that's the way to your heart, isn't it, Faith?
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Well,
I mean, it's hard to go talk to people, but it was a good introduction thing, you know. But yeah, him and his buddies had to go. They were going off somewhere else or whatever they were doing, and
Right.
and so we exchanged numbers and stuff.
yeah, and he told us about that. He also said that you guys got together for an actual date, and he had to cut it short. And he thinks that
Yeah.
you're not calling him back because you might think he's flaky because he didn't spend a lot of time with you both occasions.
No,
No, that's not why you're not calling him back?
yeah, that's not why.
Do you mind telling us why?
I don't know what he told you about the date.
He said that he met up with you at a bar and ended up having to leave half an hour in,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much all he told us.
Oh, he didn't tell you anything else about, his appointment or what happened?
No, he just said he had an appointment. I guess we should have asked. We didn't ask.
He said that he liked you and that he thought you guys had a good connection.
Yeah, we had good conversation, but like,
What else should he have told us? It sounds like you think he should have told us more. Like there's more to the story.
so when I got there, he was there first and he had a drink or whatever. And he's like, yeah, I gotta, loosen up for my appointment. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, I'm going to go get waxed. And I'm just like, ow, why would you do that? Like, you're going to wax your chest? And he was like, no, I want to wax my nether regions.
That kind of waxing, like a Brazilian or something.
Yes.
He cut your date short for a wax appointment?
Yes. And I was like, why? Guys that I've talked to or have dated in the past, I've never heard of them go for a Brazilian, and I was like, why? And he was like, well, the ladies love it. And I was like, which ladies are you talking to? Like, are you currently seeing somebody now that likes it, or are you just doing it for future purposes? And he's like, no, man, I know that the ladies love it.
It sounds almost like he was trying to brag to you, like, hey, you keep hanging out with me, I'm all smooth down there.
Right. Or like the assumption that if he goes get this done, he's going to go, hook up with somebody and he's all prepared for it or whatever.
You can't knock a guy for his upkeep choices, right?
Yeah,
Everybody's different. They have different preferences.
At least he's doing something about it. Some guys
I
just
don't
let that
know.
forest grow.
I've never seen it either. Maybe it's not so bad.
I don't know. And then, towards the end, because it was only about 30 minutes or whatever, and there was 5 minutes left, and he's like, okay, I got to go pay my bill. And I was like, okay. And he comes back with 2 shots. And he sits down and takes both shots.
What?
And then he's like, all right, well, I got to go.
He takes both shots and then just peace. See ya.
Come on, man.
And how drunk is he getting before he goes and gets waxed?
I don't know how long he had been there before I got there.
Yeah, but, it's kind of rude to bring somebody 2 shots and then take them both yourself.
And the table next to me was like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, the shot thing is rude, and also the fact you can reschedule a waxing appointment any time.
It was all just too weird for me. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
I
sorry
can
to
see
get
that.
weird on you again, but Alan is actually on the other line and wants to talk to you.
What?
Yeah.
I said Alan's on the other line and wants to talk to you. No, unless he had to go to a waxing appointment. I don't know. Alan, are you still there?
No, I'm here. Hey, Faith.
Hi.
Do you come to this radio station often?
Oh my God, Alan, you did not just do that. That is 18 billion points against you right there.
I love it.
Oh my God.
I know it's weird. I feel a little awkward because of the situation, but I just wanted to talk to you.
On the radio?
Well, you weren't returning a phone call or any of my texts, so I think that you're really cute. I think we have a good chemistry, and maybe this could be another part of a weird story we tell our grandkids.
Oh God. That's really nice of you to say, but were you listening to what I was just saying about how the whole thing that you're doing down there is just a little weird to me? It's just kind of a weird thing that you think that you have to do.
What are you talking about? Women love this. I've had more compliments since I started my wax phase than I ever had before.
My wax phase.
That's a nice
Interesting.
wax
And
you got there.
what kind of compliments are you receiving, Alan?
I mean, I don't want to tell tales out of school, but the feedback has been very
The
good.
feedback.
Feedback is very good. Faith, what do you think about that? It's got good feedback down there.
4 stars.
You got a good Yelp review on that thing. Yeah.
5 stars.
Oh, 5.
Oh my God. I just have never heard of this.
Even if it's that, why would you bring it up on a first date?
Yeah.
Well, what's more awkward, for me to talk about it beforehand or for, little Davey to show up freshly shorn?
Little
Little Davey. So he's got a name, too, that bald little guy.
Yeah, king of the wild frontier, man.
Oh my God.
Maybe some people say that we talk too much about sex. I don't think that we talk enough about it. I'm just giving you a heads up. I'm sorry if it was a weird way to do it. It's something you're not used to, but I promise you, look, I saw an episode of Sex and the City on it. The internet's been blowing up about it.
Oh.
I've just never heard of it before. I've dated a bunch of guys that have never done it. Tons of girlfriends, no one's ever talked about it. I mentioned it to my friends, and they were like, what? Who does that?
The thing is, Faith, I mean, he sounds like a really confident man. He's not embarrassed about it. I don't know. I don't think those are negatives.
I'm not embarrassed about it at all. I will be very candid about that.
I mean, like, how long have you been doing this for? I'm just curious.
I've been doing this for 4.5 years.
There you go.
Oh.
A long-term relationship and some dating and another shorter
Okay.
relationship. So I feel like I've seen the span of how people deal with it, and it's been pretty good.
Faith, that is a good sell. I'm going to tell you right now, he has converted at least 4 men listening to give it a try.
It sounds lovely.
It does.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm kind of curious now.
All right. Well, Faith, then would you go out on a second date with Alan? We will pay for it.
I mean, yeah, sure.
That's awesome!
Really? Alan,
That's what I'm talking about.
congratulations.
Oh, man.
I would say you got a second date, but I think your hairless buddy got the date.
Hey,
Little Davey.
Lil
Yeah.
Davey. Lil Davey's smooth, just like you are, Alan.
There's no pressure for Lil Davey to make a special guest appearance, but Faith, I think we're going to have fun either way. So
All right.
Everybody's ready.
Well, congratulations to Faith, Alan, and Lil Davey. Successful second date update.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 says, stop manscape shaming. I agree. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, this dude, Alan, met Faith, the girl that he wanted to call, at a bar one night while he drank a whole bottle of hot sauce as part of a bet with his friends. They ended up going out on a date, but only hung out for like 30 minutes because Alan forgot that he had an appointment that day. Well, we called Faith, and she told us that the appointment Alan had was to get waxed down there. And she thought it was a little strange.
Well, mankini wax.
It's intense. Like, manscaping is one thing, but, like, just bare?
Like getting waxed.
I've
Dude, I
never
know.
come across it.
I cannot imagine that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to do it for the pain.
I know.
Well, or the person who has to do it. Like, there's a lot of creases underneath, and
That's what
how
I'm
do you
saying.
get in there?
Even just manscaping down there is
Yeah.
kind of difficult,
Well,
let alone.
Alan claims that the ladies love having a man who's well-groomed down there, and that the feedback he's gotten has been pretty good. And in the end, Faith, her curiosity won out, and she decided to see for herself. So they're going out on a second date.
I think we can all agree,
I
men
feel
or
like-
women. We like it if you got a little haircut or a little,
This is
something down there.
one second date update. I'd like a report on how. I'd like a review.
Yeah.
I'd like a Yelp review on how this turns out.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. It is Friday, so Young Jeffrey's Song of the Week is coming up at 8:10.
Brooke and Jubal's second date update.
A common argument that couples get in is usually over directions. Happens a lot. It can make it even more stressful if you're trying to figure out those directions, and there could be a serial killer following you. Or
Oh my-
a madman with a chainsaw who wants to cut you in half. It can make it
Okay.
very stressful, and nobody knows that better than Matthew right now, who's on the phone for a second date update. Matthew, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
We'll get to the reason that you think you're not getting a call back in just a second, but first, tell us about the girl you want to call today. What's her name?
Her name's Sarah.
Sarah,
Okay,
and
we're just-
where did you meet Sarah?
Hold up, we're just like nonchalantly going into Sarah as there was
Well,
a madman following him. Like, I'm kind of more concerned about the serial killer
Yeah,
than
me-
Sarah at
Well,
this point. Is
that's-
Sarah alive?
That's why I said we'll get to it in a second. First, how'd you meet Sarah?
We met online a while back, and I don't know, we just started talking, chatting it up and whatnot, and it was, the start of fall, so it would be the perfect time to go to a haunted house or something fall festive-y.
Oh, I was concerned for your safety this whole time, and it turns out it's just one big haunted house hype.
I just kind of wanted it to be games, rides, chill time, but it turned out to not be that at all.
Yeah, according to your email, it seems like you might have had one of the worst dates ever.
What?
It kind of became like a haunted house, actually, because after all the games and the people and, whatever, there was this corn maze. And so, okay, yeah, sure, we'll do the corn maze. And everything's going great, we're hitting it off, having a great time, bonding and all that. But then 15, 20 minutes start to go by, and we're not seeing anybody else. We're lost in a corn maze, and I know that's the point of a corn maze, but it's getting kind of like a long time, and it's starting to get darker.
Darkest, just
Yeah.
Pitch black.
I can see, though, like, if you're claustrophobic, that's not a good feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think I was, but I kind of turned into, it was closing in on me.
so you guys were struggling in the corn maze, and that's where all the madness started.
Yeah, so I wouldn't say we were fighting per se, but we just kind of got short with each other, and I just know where we were going and where we were coming from. But then, I wanted to involve her, so we went her way. It just wasn't the right way. So things were not going great, and she started to panic, and I asked if she was okay, and she was not okay. And so I was like, okay, what could I do to calm her down? Because that's the worst thing is being, freaking out.
Yeah.
Panicking.
You could have said, hey, we're at a corn maze in a pumpkin patch. I have a cell phone on me. I can call 911 if I need to. We're fine.
I don't know if I would have called 911. I mean, I don't think our life is in danger, but I was trying to use my cell phone as a flashlight.
Oh, gosh. It's getting that dark?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And the battery was going down like crazy.
That's scary, too.
This is like a scene from a horror film.
Yeah.
It felt like it. So, like any good horror film, I needed some comedic timing and a little soften it up. And so I told her about this story. When I was little, I got lost in this Toys R Us and started to, get nervous, but I ended up finding my mom. And then I look up, and she's crying.
What?
She was actually crying.
You made her cry?
I thought she was laughing, but then I noticed there's tears in her eyes, and I was like, what's wrong? It's like a cute little story. She was like, all she could picture was this little 5-year-old lost in Toys R Us and this sad story. And
You made it worse.
I thought she was crying because she couldn't figure out how to get out of there or something. She was actually crying because of your story.
Well, that's what it turned into. Then she just started crying because of the corn maze, and I mean, not crying, she was bawling, like wailing, and she was screaming, like, help, lost. Didn't want someone to think I was like hurting her or anything.
So did your date end there? Did you just like go, all right, I'm going to find my own way out? Or did you guys finally make it out of the corn maze?
I thought about it, but I think it might have been like an hour and a half maybe.
Oh.
We were in this thing. We just started seeing these flashlights like a search party, and it ended up being the workers of the maze.
Uh-huh.
They were like, coming pretty fast too, because they were hearing all these screaming noises.
I'm crying.
Yeah, and they kind of looked at me like I was crazy, but whatever. We ended up getting out, and everything was okay. I don't know where we stand, really, because I haven't been able to get a hold of her.
So wait, you got out, and then what happened? Did you just part ways, or?
No, I took her home, and again, I was trying to, lighten the mood. I don't think it was probably the smartest.
No.
Yeah, you
dude.
apparently
told her,
suck at that.
Another story about when you were 7 and you were left in a Walmart.
No, I just told her that the GPS wasn't working. Like, the GPS was going crazy.
Oh, like in your car?
Yeah, and it was just like a subtle thing, I didn't even think anything of it, and then she did not appreciate that.
Oh,
Okay.
dude. These are bad
So
jokes,
at
man.
this point, she feels like you're making fun of her for overreacting in the corn maze, I'm guessing.
I can see where that logic comes in.
And have you talked to her at all since your date?
No, I've been trying to text her, I've even called her a couple times, just kind of see how she is, because I just want to know about her well-being.
Okay, so you're
nice.
okay with dating someone who may be a little emotional.
Yeah, it was my fault because I put her in that situation, and if she wanted to go out again, I wouldn't take her to a place like that. So,
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Learn.
Yeah, big lesson learned. All right. Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call her and get your second date update, okay?
all right.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
What are some of the scariest things in life? Probably sharks.
Yeah, those are
Well,
pretty scary.
most likely sharks. And then there's the corn maze.
Right from there to the... Okay.
Yeah, those are probably the two scariest things.
That's it.
Or what if there's a shark in a corn maze?
It's impossible.
That would be
hard.
horrible. Also, a great new movie that should come out.
Oh, really?
They had Sharknado. Why not Shark in a Corn Maze?
Yeah.
Anybody called Sarah Michelle Gellar about that one? I'm sure she's got a clear schedule for it.
I mean, you put
Anyway.
this theme song behind it, and I'm already frightened.
We'll work on that after the second date update. But right now, Matthew is on the phone, and he wants to call a girl named Sarah. That's what they did on their first date. They went out to a place that had a corn maze, and things got bad because they got lost in the corn maze. Eventually, she was crying because she just wanted to get out of there. They were finally found by the staff. They got out. They drove home, and he made a joke at the end of the evening about his GPS not working in his car. She didn't like that joke very much, and she hasn't talked to him since. So we're about to get her on the phone and find out if we can get Matthew a second date. You ready to go, Matthew?
Yep.
Okay,
All right.
I just, hope she wasn't actually crying because she was scared she was going to be stuck with you forever.
Ouch.
Yeah. I'm just saying, prepare for that. We've heard some not very nice, kind things during these second date updates.
Yeah, like I said, I just want to make sure everything's okay and she's not completely traumatized, and maybe we can do something else besides go to a corn maze.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
choice.
Well, I'll dial her phone number right now. Here we go.
Hello,
Hi, can I speak to Sarah, please?
this is she.
Sarah, how are you? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning.
This is who?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show.
Jubal.
No, that's my sister. My name is Jubal.
Jubal. Okay.
And Brooke and Jubal in the Morning is a radio show, and we got an email about you from one of our listeners. That's why I'm calling you.
Okay.
Okay.
Weird.
We do a segment on our show. It's called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them back after, they can email us to get you on the phone and ask what happened. And Matthew, the guy that you went out with to a corn maze recently,
Oh God. Really?
he emailed us because he says he's been trying to get a hold of you, but you're not calling him back.
Well, that would be correct.
Now, wait, is that reaction because of him or because of how terribly the date ended?
I don't know. All I can say is, I don't know.
Okay.
It just wasn't a good experience, so I'll just leave it at that.
I mean,
Weird.
I don't think he meant for you guys to get stuck in the corn maze and for things to get that bad.
Yeah, but my mother has always told me that when you hold a man's hand, if you don't feel safe and secure, then he's not the one. When I held his hand, it was all sweaty and clammy and disgusting, and he just didn't act like a real man on this date. Like, I don't understand how we're lost, okay? We're lost, and I'm usually not that emotional, but I showed a lot of emotion. I'm crying, I'm upset, and he's just like sitting down on the ground with his legs up, not going to move. I'm just going to chill here until someone comes and gets us. Like, who does that?
Wait, he sat down?
He sat down. Like, this could have been a real life or death situation because
Okay.
we're lost.
Let's slow it down. You're in a corn maze. It wasn't actually a life or death situation.
Maybe not necessarily, but what if it was?
It's a test.
You just sit down on the ground and throw your legs up in the air and like, oh, well, I don't know what to do.
Well, I will say to his defense, if you're ever lost in the woods somewhere, you're told to stay put. Like, oftentimes going further is just going to get you into more trouble.
Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I don't know your name
Yeah.
or whatever, but this is not the woods, hon. It's the corn maze. It literally goes in circles. I mean, how much lost could we have gotten? And I'm just like scared out of my mind. And he's doing nothing, just like, ha, cracking jokes. Oh, I had this happen to me before. Well, guess what? It's never happened to me. So I would like to, I love my life. Hello, and I want to get out of here, like now.
Wait, you were really honestly that scared?
It's pitch black in a cornfield. No
I feel
light,
you.
no nothing. I didn't want to spend the night there, and he was just acting like, well, someone will find us. We'll be all right. What?
Okay, so basically you don't think he's the type of man you want to be with because he wouldn't be able to take care of you in like a life or death or any kind of situation, basically.
Yeah, I mean, what if it was a real disaster, like an earthquake or, we've had hurricanes and stuff. What are we going to do? Just sit on the ground and chill like, oh, we'll get swept away, but someone will find us?
I just feel like that's a pretty unfair
Okay,
comparison.
it's not like I got in a fetal position and was like giving up hope or anything.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
Oh, Sarah, that's Matthew. He's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you. Apparently just started talking to you.
Jesus, take the whole wheel. Really?
I wasn't like I was just giving up. That wasn't the point. I wasn't trying to be this like wussy guy.
Well, that's what it looked like to me, Matthew. And then on top of that, when we get in the car, you're like, oh, yeah, my GPS is screwed up. I can't even get us home. What was that?
Bad timing.
I was going for another joke. I mean,
Another
Yeah,
joke.
so
I'm
everything was
crying
so
and I'm
serious.
upset and I'm freaking out. You want to make another joke?
We were at a corn maze. Supposed to be fun, lighthearted, and it just got so serious. And you were yelling at the top of your lungs like I was gonna kill you or something.
So my emotions aren't valid to you? Is that what you're saying? That's how you would react if it was like I was your girlfriend and I was freaking out about something. You're just like, oh well, it's just this. That's your answer.
You know, I was trying to be calm and trying to calm you down. I mean, what? I was supposed to freak out too? What if we were
No,
both
you
freaking
weren't
out?
supposed to freak out. You were supposed to validate my emotions and make me feel like I was safe and secure, and you didn't do that.
I was trying to get your mind off the situation, and I guess it just did not work.
Sarah, I don't think
That's
you're.
for
I
sure.
feel like you're not giving him enough chance. Like you were over emotional. I'm sorry, but you were in a corn maze. I understand you were scared, but to be screaming and crying at the top of your lungs and then blame him for your emotions seems unfair.
I'm getting emotional all over again just thinking about it. Like, he doesn't know what my childhood was. Maybe I got stuck somewhere, and he just made fun of
I
it.
told you a situation from my childhood, and you didn't seem to care about that.
I did care, Matthew. I was crying.
You cared too much.
She's right, actually.
Now, you didn't care about it, but now she cared too much, Matthew? Which one is it?
Look, I don't know, but what I do know is that whenever they found us, they did take us the way I wanted to go.
Oh.
Oh, I wouldn't put an "I told you so" in there
Yeah,
right
that's
now,
what-
Matthew. That's probably not super smart.
I'm just saying, if you would have trusted me, Sarah, and let me be the man, I would have saved you and got you out of the situation like you wanted to.
Oh, so now you want me to trust you after you sat down on the ground and threw your legs up and made jokes. Nah, son, I'm not believing you.
Oh my gosh, Sarah.
We just kept going in circles and circles and circles. And at the end of the day, it is a corn maze, and children had done this corn maze. And since we obviously couldn't figure it out, maybe we just should have got naked in the corn maze and done stuff.
What?
Would that would have been what you wanted?
That is creepy.
Sounds good to me.
At that point, you couldn't even get me wet, so
Okay, come on.
Well.
Come on. Just, you know, earlier when I talked to people at the radio station, I didn't want to go to a corn maze, but I think we should go back to the corn maze and
Whoa.
face our fears, show you that I can be a man and take control of the situation.
Oh.
Okay. All right, Sarah. Hey, Sarah, would you like to go on a second date with Matthew? We will pay for it. You can guys go back to the corn maze. He can punch a 7-year-old in the face, show you he's a man, and he can handle any kind of adversity. What do you think?
So let me get this straight. He wants me to go back to the corn maze, the place where we had all of this disagreement at, and try to no, thank you.
Yeah, I don't think you guys are a very well fit couple. It's
It'd kind of be like a cute, fun story the way we started out our relationship, you know?
Yeah, like
I don't think
you guys went to a corn maze.
Yeah.
You questioned his manhood. You went back to the corn maze. You probably still would question it again after. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be a cute story, Sarah.
Yeah, I think I've done enough crying for the entire year already, guys. I don't want to do it again. Thank you.
All right.
All right, well, it's your loss. You're missing out on this. And if you think it, you have my number.
No, actually, I don't. I blocked and deleted you.
Oh, all right.
well,
Sorry, Matthew. No second date. But I'm sure there's a woman out there who will hold you when you're scared. So don't worry about it.
Yeah.
At the very least, somebody who's not going to freak out and go all lunatic crazy on me at the corn maze. I mean, that's the type of girl I'm looking for.
Well, good luck, homie. Find her because I'm done. Blocked, deleted.
Thank you.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
A text in at 78592 that says, see, that's why I don't go to corn mazes. It's ruined 3 of my relationships. Talking about today's second date update. If you missed it, Matthew and Sarah spent their first date lost in a giant corn maze.
oh man.
She didn't think that he handled the situation like a man. He was wondering why he wasn't getting a call back.
Yeah.
And she thought he didn't handle it like a man because instead of taking charge and finding a way out of the corn maze, he just sat on the ground and made jokes and waited for people to find them.
Right.
Matthew said that he's only trying to take Sarah's mind off the situation with a little bit of humor.
Yeah.
But Sarah was completely turned off by his attitude and doesn't think that he could handle himself in stressful situations because of it. They decided not to go on a second date.
I just feel like she's looking for like a super like pumped up testosterone dude that
Yeah, who's
would
like,
drive
I'll
me
save you.
crazy.
I'll knock all this corn.
Just walk straight through it. I don't care. Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person who didn't call you back. There are a lot of exciting things that can happen on a first date. You could maybe go skydiving together. That'd be exciting. You could find out that they're just as into Jello wrestling as you are. That's another exciting thing. Or the police could get involved. That's always fun.
That's not,
and
actually.
Apparently, that's what happened on Miranda's first date, who's on the phone to do a second date update right now. We'll get into that in just a second. But what's up, Miranda? How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Are we like on a collect call from a correctional service right now?
From home.
Okay, house arrest. I get it.
No, it's the other way around.
All right.
Oh, no.
We'll get into the cop thing in just a second. But first, tell us about the dude you want to call today. What's his name?
His name is Will.
Will. All right. And how did you meet Will?
I met him on Tinder, actually.
Oh,
Okay.
So it's no wonder cops got involved then, I guess. That makes sense.
What stuck out about Will on Tinder?
Oh, he was adorable. I mean, he was cute. It seemed like we would have a lot in common. And then we met up, and he was just as cute in person.
Okay, so you liked him a lot.
I did. I sure did. We talked a couple times, and then I've been dying to see this movie, and he agreed to go with me. And, yeah, it seemed to be going pretty well for a while.
So a movie date, that's always, that's a good date, right?
Yeah, he was like a gentleman. You know, he bought popcorn and, was really cute and sweet. And it seemed to be going really well. And then it went downhill.
Okay, so let's get into the downhill part.
Yeah.
Your email mentioned the police, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the movie was great. He was totally sweet, like, putting his hand on my arm. Like, I got a little emotional at the end, and he was so sensitive and really just cool. And so, of course, it kind of turned me on. And, he was going to drive me home afterwards because I had to get to work early the next day. And we just started making out in his car just down the street from my apartment.
Oh, my
Nice.
God. It's like you're 16 all over again. You went to a movie, and now you're making out in a car.
It was so cute. It was adorable. And literally, like, we're so carried away. And then all of a sudden there was a knock on the window, and it scared the crap out of me.
Oh, my
Oh.
God. The police were there?
Oh, yeah.
Did they think you guys were, like, hooking up in public or something?
Yeah. Well, indecent. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't indecent exposure. No, it was just like, hey, you guys can't do this here. It's a residential area. And so he was really cool. But then he was just like, we just need to run your IDs and just make sure you're not like, trying to do something else. And we're like, oh, okay. And so the police just ran my ID, came back, and then ran Will's ID and came back and asked him to get out of the car.
Shut up. What did they find?
Get a warrant?
Honestly, I have no idea, but I was like kind of freaking out. And then all of a sudden, like he went around to the car and they cuffed him and they took him away. I got out of the car and was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And the cop was just like, I'm not at liberty to discuss this with you, ma'am. You'll have to take it up. Anyway, so he was taken off and I went home.
Wait.
What are you
Weren't you in his car? Like you were stranded, or did you?
I mean, we were only like a block from my house. So, the cops said, do you need a ride home? How are you going to get home? And I was like, well, I'll just walk.
Oh, my gosh.
Did you get to give him a goodnight kiss before you walked home, or were they not cool with that?
No, that was it.
Okay, wait.
Oh.
Why do you want to call this guy again? Because, I don't know, getting arrested on your first date, kind of a red flag.
I know, but then I thought to myself, it could be a bunch of parking tickets or something like a serious crime. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt because it was so out of left field from his personality and the way he acted all night, like such a gentleman. So I thought maybe if I could find out.
So you liked him enough that despite him being arrested, you still want to try to go out with him again?
Yeah, I haven't heard from him at all. I mean, I texted him a couple of times and then I called him, but I haven't heard back. So I don't know if he's still locked up or he's just embarrassed.
Wow.
Well,
Huh.
I guess we'll play a song and we'll dial that phone number that you have and see if he picks up. If not, then maybe you can, I don't know, search some sort of registry or somewhere to see if you can get some visitation time. I don't know.
I'd just like to know if this guy is, a crazy serial killer or if he just got caught up in the wrong thing at the wrong time.
Okay,
all
yeah,
right.
that's good.
Well, we'll play a song and then come back and call him and get your second date update right after this, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, hang on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Miranda is on the phone to do a second date update, and if you missed the first part, Miranda likes the bad boys. Or at least one bad boy. But we don't know how bad he is. She went out with a dude named Will to the movies. After the movie, he was driving her home. They ended up parking near her house and making out for a while, and then cops knocked on the window because they thought they might be doing something else in the car. Anyway, long story short, they ended up running their IDs. She was cool because she doesn't have any warrants or hasn't broken the law. But her date, Will, ended up actually getting arrested. And she ended up walking home, and she hasn't spoken with him since. So we're about to get him on the phone. Well, see if we can get him on the phone. And then find out why he's not calling her back. And hopefully find out why he got arrested. I really want to know that. All right, Miranda, are you ready?
I am so ready.
Are you sure you want to do this? Because you're like, well, maybe it's just speeding tickets or he's a serial killer. I feel like if that's even an option, you should just move on.
I know, but he's like the first guy that I've connected to in a long, long time. And I just want to know what happened.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm going to dial his phone number right now and see if he picks up. Here we go.
Hello.
Hey, I was looking for Will.
Yeah, this is Will.
Will, how you doing, man? This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Who's this?
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the morning. It's a radio show.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Not much. I'm calling you today because we actually had one of our listeners email us about you.
Okay.
Her name is Miranda.
Oh.
All right. And Miranda emailed us saying that she'd really like to go out with you again, but you haven't answered any of her phone calls or texts. And she was trying to figure out why.
Yeah, that was it's kind of a tough experience. So yeah, I just haven't called her back.
But
She told us about your date, but I kind of want to hear from your perspective. Did you like your time with Miranda?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. But I mean, did she tell you about the whole date?
She told us about the movies, and then she told us about how you guys were, parked in the car making out, and then she told us about how the police showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you really want me to talk about this on the radio? It was kind of rough.
Yeah.
But you're on the
sounds
phone
like
with us now, so you're not locked up. It can't be that bad.
Well, I don't know how comfortable I feel like sharing everything. I mean, I thought Miranda was a really cool girl, and I thought we had a great time.
Yeah, and
Well-
she said she had a great time as well, but she's just obviously if you get arrested on a first date, somebody's going to have questions.
And can you even imagine that she would even want to go out with you again? Like if you went out with a girl and she got arrested, you probably wouldn't call her back. Like she's obviously a forgiving person.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised that she called you guys or emailed you guys because they literally took me away in cuffs. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of shocked, but I think we really got along and there was chemistry for sure.
I mean, you're answering the phone now, and she's tried to reach out to you. Why not just call her back if you liked her so much?
Because there's more to it. Like, I made a bad mistake a while ago, and I'm still paying for it. And regardless of how much I like Miranda and how good of our date went, it's not going to go well because I'm going to have to pay for the mistakes I've made, and it's all coming back on me now. So just so she knows, I don't know if you're going to get back to her or anything, but, it's not like I did anything horrible. There's no, nobody got hurt, nobody got hit or anything like that.
Hit?
Do you mean hit like physically or like you're a mobster and you're talking about you put
I
a
like
hit on
that.
somebody?
No, meaning punched or any, there was no violence. It was a stupid thing that I did that nobody got hurt at, victimless. That's the word.
But why don't
Victimless,
why
okay.
don't you just tell her? She's obviously a forgiving person.
If no one got hurt, right, then shouldn't be a big deal.
Obviously, I'm not a serial killer. I'm out right now, but I'm gonna have to go away for a while. So
What?
the idea of dating someone or that's just not gonna happen for me. Next year or so, 2 maybe. It's not gonna be a
Dude,
thing. I can't. It's not even a possibility.
Okay, and there's no way you can tell us what you did?
Come on, can we guess?
You guys, this is not a game. This is serious. I don't want to share what I did. It was stupid. I was
Well,
I was an idiot.
If you won't share it with us, will you share it with Miranda? Because she's actually on the other line listening and wants to talk to you.
Oh,
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yes, I am. Miranda, you still there?
Hi, Will.
Oh my God.
How are
I
you?
can't believe this. Hi. I'm Miranda. I'm so sorry because I thought you and I had like an amazing time together, and I thought we had chemistry, and it's just horrible luck and stupidity on my part.
Well, people mess up. They make mistakes all the time, and it seems like it's not like you murdered somebody.
No, I didn't. I didn't do anything. No one got hurt. Like,
I just feel like I've waited so long to meet somebody, and we had such a great connection. So if you messed up, I mean, that happens. I just feel like if you just tell us what happened, what you did, I can look beyond that.
I was trying to take advantage of a monetary situation that I thought was going to go the right way, and it didn't. It went bad. And
Did you always know that you were making an illegal decision when you were doing it?
When it started off, it seemed like no one's going to know and no one's going to get caught. It was like an innocent thing that like no one's going to miss this. And I was wrong. I was an idiot. But I mean, Miranda, like, just so you know, I got to go away for at least 18 months. I'm not going to be able to date anyone. That's why I didn't call you, because I'm so embarrassed that there's just nothing I can do about this.
When you say you can't date anyone else, I mean, no, I don't want you dating anyone else. I want you dating me.
Whoa.
I don't think that's
What?
what you meant.
Are you serious?
You can tell from a first date.
Wait.
So even though Will has to go to jail for at least 18 months, you still want to date him?
I've waited this long, and I really have not had a connection this strong with anyone. I can look past this.
So you're trying to make
But
it
you don't even
official?
really know fully what Will did.
Well, nobody was hurt. There weren't bodies lying anywhere. So I feel like
That's what he
Good
says.
standards.
I mean, you're believing a guy who got arrested on your first date and never called you. Like,
I don't think you understand how bad it is dating right now.
I don't
Apparently.
think I do.
Will, what do you think about all that?
Miranda, I'm blown away. Like, I think you and I had such a great connection. I just can't believe that. I mean, I'm so happy that you feel that way, but I can't ask you to wait for me when I'm behind bars.
Yeah.
Well, it's my life. It's not like you can tell me who I can fall in love with.
Oh.
I'll wait for you.
Wow.
Hey, Will, when do you have to report?
13 days.
13 days. Okay. Well, between now and 13 days, would you like to go on a second date with Miranda? We will pay for it.
I would love it. It would be the greatest thing ever.
You should probably go on
Okay.
more
Yeah, seriously. You should just date. You should just like move in and for the next 13 days.
I'd be happy to do that.
Wow.
So wait, so you like the idea of her waiting for you. You just don't want to ask her to do that.
I could never ask her to do that, but if she feels the same, like I feel strongly about Miranda, but I couldn't believe that she really like felt as strongly about it as me, but she felt the same thing I did.
Yeah.
But I totally understand that if you change your mind in the next 13 days or whenever that you don't want to do this, I totally understand. Like I wouldn't fault you for walking away from me.
Well, you don't have to say that because I know I want to be by your side, and you can take that all the way to the bank. I mean, unless you have issues with the bank.
Yeah, you don't really even know what it is. Well, congratulations,
Oh my God.
Will and Miranda. I guess you guys
Wow.
are going to go out on another date.
That's
And then, Will, you're going to report for your other date that you have coming up. And maybe conjugal visits from now until the next 18 months.
Oh.
That sounds amazing. I didn't even think that was possible.
oh my God.
I'm so excited. Thank you.
This
Yeah.
is like the weirdest start to a love story ever.
I know. And, Will, when you can finally talk about it, will you guys get back to us and let us know?
Seriously.
Well, I mean, depending on what's in the testimony or what's left out of the testimony, I will totally tell you.
All right. Sounds great. We'll talk to you in about 18 months
Yeah,
then.
maybe earlier.
Yeah,
maybe.
depending on behavior.
Thanks, guys. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
All right, that was the second date update from a while ago. And now for the second date update, Will and Miranda are actually on the phone with us. Hey, guys, how are you?
Good.
We're good. We're good. Really good.
Okay,
Really?
Miranda's still alive, which is a good sign that he wasn't, in fact, a murderer. Like, was one of the options.
Well, he's alive too.
Oh, yeah, so he must... Wait, I thought you had 18 months. There's a lot of questions here.
Well, the last time we talked, you were days away from going to jail for 18 months. So I'm guessing you're out now?
I am out. I got out a few weeks early because I good behavior. I did everything right. I kept my P's and Q's. And
Okay, well, that's great and everything. Congratulations. But what did you do?
You still
That's
wanna
what
know?
we want to know.
Oh,
Who doesn't want to know?
I still don't really want to talk about that. It's something that I did, and I paid my price. I didn't hurt anybody, directly or intentionally hurt anybody, but I don't really want to talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah, he did tell me what he did, but it's not really my place to share. I think it was.
Come on, Miranda, you were my last hope.
I'm just happy he served his sentence and it's back to normal now.
So wait,
So
does
what's
that
normal? Is that you guys are dating still?
you're together?
Well, you did get us another date, so yeah, we took advantage of that, and it's been good.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, it was just super special. Being in jail for that long was horrible. And when Miranda came and picked me up, that was a magical moment. And that's when I got to, meet our daughter for the first time.
What? Your daughter? You guys have a kid?
Wait, hold up.
You gave us that date, and,
You got
Pressure of
pregnant
jail.
on your second date?
we did.
We did it, Brooke.
Hold on.
This is thanks to us. I'm
My
so happy.
My mind's so blown. Was it intentional or was it a surprise?
Yeah, no, that was not planned. I would not think about getting her pregnant right before going into jail.
Okay.
On the second date.
Dude, congratulations.
That's so cool.
That's a lot. What is it like right now for you guys?
It's
Better
pretty
than
great
now.
being out. It's pretty great having, we're a family now. And, I've got this beautiful daughter, Caitlin, and Miranda allowed me to name Caitlin, at least her middle name, after my cellmate in jail that really kind of looked out for me and, took me under his wings and took care of me when I was there. So that was a real honor.
Tell me it's not like
to him.
Rhino or something. Like, what's or Bubbles? Like
Buzz.
What's the baby's
No,
middle name?
his name was Jean, so it kind of worked. So our daughter's name is Caitlin Jean, and it really worked. And he was really honored when I told him.
Awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
She's got a badass story for her middle name.
Yeah.
I mean,
Miranda, how do you feel about the baby name?
Yeah, it was a little weird. At first I was like, oof, I don't know about this, but
Yeah.
I met him, and it was nice that Will had a friend in jail, and yeah, he's cool, so I totally didn't mind it.
oh my
That's so
gosh.
great, you guys.
So what's the next? What's the next steps? Like, are we just chilling for a minute with just the baby?
Yeah, like you guys moving in?
We've only gone on 3 dates, so we're going to take it slow.
Good.
Okay.
Only 3 dates, a baby with a felon's name? You might as well take things slow. Sounds like you're taking things slow.
Send us a
Thank
picture
you.
of Caitlin Jean.
We got someone pregnant,
Okay.
you guys. Yay!
Well, thank you guys. It wouldn't have happened without you guys, so we appreciate it.
Thanks.
All right, well, thanks a lot, you guys, and keep us updated. And we'll try to schedule baby number 2 around your jail time in the future, okay? Makes it easier.
For sure.
I'm excited to meet the dude that's on the phone for a second date update today because in his email, he asked us to just call him by his nickname,
Oh gosh.
Mr. Charisma.
No.
That's what he calls me.
No. No.
You know what? I got to find some music because I feel like before we introduce Mr. Charisma, he has to have some theme music.
That's
So-
got to be a joke.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Charisma is on the phone.
Ooh, he is in a velvet suit.
Yeah.
I see him right now.
What's up, Mr. Charisma?
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Not much. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Absolutely. Well, that's what a lot of ladies say. So
Shut up. You are like the Mr. Charisma thing is a joke, right? You're not serious about that.
I'm actually very serious. That's nickname my buddies kind of gave me because I go out on so many dates. I probably average about 1 or 2 a week. Well, actually, the numbers are going up a little bit. I'm kind of hitting this nice little streak. So, 2 or 3 times a week.
2 or 3 times a week, man. Mr. Charisma is about to be Mr. Broke. How do you afford that?
I mean, I'm very selective on where I like to go depending on the lady. So,
Oh, my God.
that kind of thing. And sometimes they offer, because I'm so charismatic, they offer to pay sometimes. So
I'm
not-
so charismatic. Oh, come. Dude, all I've done so far in the brief time that we've talked with you is roll my eyes.
Well, that's okay. You just need to give me a few more minutes. That's all. You just need to listen to me for a few more minutes.
I'm sold.
Yeah.
Mr. Charisma, do you go both ways? Because I'm interested now.
No, man, I don't. But that's okay. I mean, guys kind of envy me a little bit too, so it's all good.
All right, well,
He's used to that. It's all
I
right.
can put you up on some game, man. I can teach you a few things. Get you squared away, man. We can
so,
talk
so ladies want you and dudes want to be you.
pretty much.
Mr. Charisma.
All
Dude,
right,
I
Mr. Charisma.
appreciate your confidence, though. I will say that. What's your real name?
My name's Chris.
Okay.
Not as cool.
Yeah, it's not as.
I
It didn't do
needed
it for me
that.
there. All right, Mr. Charisma, tell us about the girl you want to call today. How did she fall in love with you?
Well, so met Desiree at a club. Des, she told me to call her Des, obviously for short, which automatically I like. I like anybody that can kind of come up with a nice little nickname or cool little short name, obviously.
Okay, it's kind of an obvious one when your name's Desiree, but continue.
Yeah, we met at a club and everything was cool. I mean, I saw her across the way. Cute, amazing body, and she was over there doing the little moves and dancing. So I said, let Mr. Charisma go over there and introduce himself.
Dude, no.
And-
You also refer to yourself in third person?
Of course, everybody should.
Yeah.
You like it. You're paying attention. You love it.
And did Des pay
dying
attention in the
inside.
same way?
Oh, absolutely. I go over there and introduce myself, I offer to get her a drink. We had a few, and then we started dancing, and everything was great. And she's telling Mr. Charisma to get down. I'm telling Des to get down. Everything is going well. And the cool thing about it is, she wasn't like a normal, chick. Like, she's a nurse, and which
Okay.
is automatically cool. I can respect the fact she's out there saving lives and stuff because, as Mr. Charisma, if I see somebody in trouble, I'm going to jump out there and save a life too.
Yeah.
Nice. And he's a nice guy.
you guys-
I like him.
What did she do that made you think that she thoroughly enjoyed it?
Oh, she's laughing the whole time and obviously enjoying herself. But the fact that, as I said, we got on the dance floor, I was no longer Chris. I was, come on, Mr. Charisma, let me see what you got. Let me see these moves. Let's see what's going on,
All right.
So at that point, and we just met, she's already calling me Mr. Charisma. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
everything's perfect. Boom, no problem.
So how did the rest of your time go with her? I mean, did you guys make out or anything? Kiss?
So after the club, we kind of went and, I walked her to a car and we kind of talked out there for a minute. It was a nice night, so it wasn't too bad. Basically, moved in for the kiss, of course, but, we kept it really simple. She wound up basically just giving me a kiss on the cheek, nice little hug. She told me she enjoyed herself with Mr. Charisma again. And she gave me her number,
Okay.
saved it as Des, which was awesome. And then I, told her, hey, you'll get a text from Mr. Charisma very soon, and we'll go out again. And she said, absolutely, hit her up, and we'll do it again.
And did she get back to you at all?
That's the thing. She hasn't responded, which is confusing because she gave me her number. I didn't have to ask for it. She just took my phone and put it in there.
Yeah, and I'm guessing you don't get this very much from the ladies blowing you off.
Not at all. I mean, I've met women all over the place. I met women at the gym, of course, Bed Bath & Beyond. A cell phone store. This girl was having a problem with her phone bill or whatever, and I went over and introduced myself. And next thing I know, she's like, "Hey, can you put his number in my phone?"
Damn.
Oh,
Okay.
love it.
I
Like
mean,
that.
yeah, you guys say that, but again, you're going on a lot of first dates. That's not equaling to a lot of people falling for you.
Listen, I'm not interested in women falling for me. I'm not trying to get married next week. I mean, I have girls just laying down for me, dying to want to be with Mr. Charisma. So,
Sure.
I think she's playing his cat and mouse game, which Mr. Charisma likes a little bit. But I need to know why she's not returning my text.
Do you think that this girl could ever be Mrs. Charisma?
Ooh.
If she plays her cards right, yeah, she could.
Oh my God. If she plays her cards right,
Right.
and you're the one calling to beg her to call you back, I see.
No. I'm not begging. Let's be clear. I just need some information. I'm definitely not begging.
All right.
All right. Play a song, come back, and then call her and get your second date update, all right?
All right, let's do it.
All right, man, hold on.
Moving 92.5. Brooke and Jubal in the mornings. Second date update.
Well, the name of the show has been officially changed. It's now Brooke, Jubal, and Mr. Charisma in the morning. It's Mr. Charisma
That's
is on
right.
the phone. And if you missed the first part of the second date update, that's what he calls himself. His real name is Chris, but it doesn't matter when you got a nickname like Mr. Charisma.
Oh, yeah.
And he met a girl named Desiree at the club, and Desiree isn't calling him back, and it's blowing his mind because ladies don't often disrespect Mr. Charisma like that. All right, man.
Absolutely right.
Are you ready to get her on the phone and find out why she would have the nerve?
Definitely. Need to see what's going on with Des here.
Okay.
All right.
And Chris, I'm sorry, I can't with the Mr. Charisma. Chris, if it is the fact that she just feels like maybe you aren't being your honest self, can you tone it down a little bit for her or no?
Well, Mr. Charisma is part of Chris, so I am being honest. I don't understand what the problem is.
Okay. Well, maybe that in and of itself is the issue.
All right, well, I'm going to dial her phone number right now and see if we can get her on the phone and find out what happened, all right?
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Desiree?
Yeah, this is Desiree. Who's this?
Hey, Desiree, this is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning, the radio show.
Wait, who is it? I'm sorry.
Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a morning radio show that
It's on in the morning.
Okay. I don't understand why. What can I do for you?
Well, I wanted to talk to you because one of our listeners actually sent us an email asking if we could get a hold of you.
Who's that?
Well, I think when I say his name, you're probably going to instantly know who he is. His name is Mr. Charisma.
That's not really a snake,
Have you met a Mr. Charisma before?
but if you've met more than one, I'm floored.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, all right. Yeah, hard to forget a name like Mr. Charisma. So,
Yeah.
do you remember meeting Mr. Charisma at the club the other night?
No.
What do you mean, no?
I mean, no, I didn't meet him at a club. I met him like 6 months ago. Like, we met at a Costco.
We
Wait,
met at a
hold up.
Costco 6 months ago
Like,
and not at the club the other night.
Yeah, it's definitely like several months ago at a Costco. But it's funny you bring it up because, like, just recently he has started texting me. But, I mean, I have no clue what he's talking about. It's so weird.
Oh, my God. Wait. So, you're Desiree, though, right?
Yeah, I'm Desiree.
You go by Des.
Yes.
Are you a nurse?
No.
Okay, the Desiree we're looking
Uh-oh.
for is a nurse that was at the club the other night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I'm not a nurse. I, like, never go to clubs. You'll never catch me at one.
Well, you go to Club Costco.
Yeah, right?
The hottest club.
With the hottest dogs.
Unless Costco counts as the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can you hold on for me 1 second, please?
Okay.
Cool, okay, hang on. Hey, Mr. Charisma? You there?
Hold on, guys. I know exactly what the problem is. That was my fault. I have
What is
like
it?
4 Desirees in my phone.
Shut
and
up.
I think that's what it is. I text the wrong one. So if you want to like get me on with, you guys as whoever contacts
Do you know-
your team, whatever.
So we're gonna go through all the Desirees in your
Oh
phone.
my God.
No. I have the right one. I have the right Desiree. I know which one it is. I just, hey, it's like confusion, man. We go on as many dates as I do. That happens.
All right, well hold on then, man.
What is going on?
Hello, you guys. I'm still on the phone. I can hear
Oh,
this.
Sorry, Desiree. I thought I hit hold. I guess I didn't.
Yeah, no, I can still hear everything.
Oh,
Okay,
all
sorry,
right. Our
Desiree.
bad. Our bad, Desiree. So we're looking for the other one. My bad.
Great. So can I go now? And Mr. Charisma, can you just like delete my number?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
Yeah, that's not a problem. I can definitely do that. I got a better Desiree to call. I wasn't looking for you anyway.
Better
You
Desiree.
insulting her now. Oh, my God, Chris.
All right, Desiree. Well, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Oh, have a good day.
Whatever.
Oh, wow.
All right, Mr. Charisma. I'm going to put you on hold, okay? And then slide the new Desiree's number, the right Desiree, to our producer, and then we'll call her, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on 1 second.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, there is no.
That's awesome.
That is amazing.
We've never had this happen before.
4 Desirees.
What are the chances we get the wrong
I
number again?
don't even know one Desiree.
Me neither.
He truly is Mr. Charisma.
No,
That's
he
for
is
sure.
not. She just said delete my
He has
number, weirdo.
4 Desirees in his phone. You know anybody with 4 Desirees in your
Okay,
phone?
I will say picking up digits at Costco is quite the feat.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like we got the number back. Hey, Mr. Charisma, you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, so I've got the new number for the new Desiree. 4 Desirees in your phone. That's impressive, dude.
Very.
Hey, listen, I told you guys, Mr. Charisma gets around 2 or 3 dates, in a week. That's what happens. And sometimes it's a little hiccup, a little, mix up, but that's okay.
You gotta
Oh my good lord.
start dating girls with different names, Mr. Charisma. Okay. I'm dialing this phone number right now, and hopefully it's the right Desiree.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
Pretty sure. All right. Let's see what happens. Here we go.
Hello,
Hey, is this Desiree?
this is Desiree.
Desiree the nurse?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, you
Sweet.
guys.
Okay, we got the right Desiree on the phone. This is Jubal from Brooke and Jubal in the Morning. It's a radio show?
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going to get to the point. We do a segment on our show called the Second Date Update. That's where if you go out on a date with somebody and then end up not calling them after, they can email us, and then we'll get that person on the phone and try to figure out what happened. I'm just going to put him on the phone with you and not waste time. His name's Mr. Charisma. You met him at the club the other night, and he hasn't been able to get a hold of you, so he had us call you. So Mr. Charisma is on the phone and wants to talk to you.
Oh my God, Mr. Charisma. Okay.
That's right. What's up, Des? How you doing?
Hi.
Oh my God, that was a positive hi.
So, I've been texting you. I'm sure you've been getting them, Mr. Charisma with the wink face. What's going on?
Well, I haven't gotten any texts from you. I didn't get any texts.
You're pretty sure about that? I don't know if maybe you're having trouble with your signal. I mean, I'm pretty positive I've been texting you as well.
Well, really? I mean, no, I have not seen a text from you at all.
Well, I mean, you gave me your number. I took it as we had a very good time, obviously. So why didn't you just reach out to me if you didn't hear back from me in a while?
Well, I've been busy. I'm a nurse,
Yes, I remember. Saving lives every day.
Yeah.
Wait, Desiree, can I just interject? Were you looking for a text from Mr. Charisma? Like, would that have made your day?
I kind of put it out of my mind after that night. I mean, we had a good time, and then I went to work and haven't really thought about it.
You forgot about Mr. Charisma.
Oh, no.
I mean, I remember him, I remember Mr. Charisma, but it wasn't really on my mind, I guess.
So it's okay. I understand. She's kind of maybe a little thrown off guard because you guys are around. She definitely remembers Mr. Charisma. I can see that you're being a little busy or whatever, but let's just move past that. So obviously you were looking for a text from me and didn't get it, but that kind of sums up why you didn't respond because that, people respond to me. So, you're not too busy to go back out again, I would imagine, right?
What?
Wow, you're so confident.
Yeah, that was a lot, man. That was a lot to take in.
Wow.
I mean, you did give me your number, and you just said you had a great time with me at the club that night. I mean, everybody heard it, right? You guys heard it.
I did. She said she had fun. Yeah, for sure.
And then she said she hadn't thought about it since.
Actually, she didn't say she hasn't thought about it since. She said that she put it out of her mind because she didn't receive a text from me, and she was actually pretty sad about it. Out of sight, out of mind. So I get it. I understand.
She said everything but the sad part. I don't think I heard that part.
Wait.
Yeah, I haven't really been feeling sad. I wouldn't say I've been sad.
What did you like about him, Des?
Well, he was fun. He was funny, and we danced. He had some good moves. I mean, that's why I go to the club every now and then, and I generally meet, somebody cool, and we dance, and then, that's it.
I enjoyed your moves too, Des. I mean, you definitely moved great. We had a good time. She tells some great jokes. Definitely got a good connection going on there, and we had a great time.
Des, I want to offer you the opportunity of a lifetime. Not many people get a second chance with Mr. Charisma. Would you like to go out on a second date with Mr. Charisma? We will pay for it.
Hey.
Oh, wow. You know what? I had a really good time that night, but I'm not looking for anything more than that.
Oh, no.
That's a no, Mr. Charisma.
Wow.
Have you ever heard that before?
You know what? Some people just get intimidated by Mr. Charisma. It's okay, Desiree. I can actually call this other Des. You guys still have that other Des, right, that we called Costco? Yeah, you just give her a call back.
She told us
No.
not to call it
I'm not going to call every single Desiree in your phone and ask him out.
Oh, no, you don't have to ask them out. Just let them know that they are able to have a second chance with me. Like you guys said, she turned down.
My good Lord.
Well,
Drop it.
Me and you will just do that
no,
off the air
that's
then because
awful.
this can't go on any longer.
No.
It's a second date update, not Mr. Charisma tries to get a date with Desiree.
I don't understand. Is there another Desiree? How many Desirees do you have?
Don't worry about it. We've got a lot of Desirees.
Well, you know what? Listen, I don't really need you guys to do that. I appreciate your time and everything. I've got a couple more Desirees to call. I'm just going to call them as soon as I get off with you guys. So.
All right.
Mr. Charisma, really appreciate your time today.
Wow.
man.
Appreciate you.
We
And
really love you, man.
I know I would wish you luck, but I know you don't need it. So
That's right.
take care.
Brooke and Jubal in the morning.
Text in at 78592 that says, I've never wanted to punch, but make out with somebody so bad in my life.
Oh, my God. How could that be part of your feelings?
And, of course, that's a response to today's second date update. If you missed it, Chris wanted to call Des. Chris doesn't go by Chris, though. Chris goes by the nickname Mr. Charisma.
Yeah.
That's what he kept calling himself the whole time.
Yeah, in third person.
And he met a girl named Des at the club and was sure that she was into him. And was confused why Mr. Charisma wasn't getting a call back because Mr. Charisma always gets a call back. Anyway, we went to call Des, and then we called the wrong Des because he gave us a different Des that was in his phone because apparently he's got like 4 of them in there or something.
Yeah, he met her at Costco.
Yeah, how do you meet someone at Costco?
I don't know. It's impressive.
Mr. Charisma works his way.
Yeah, we finally got the real Des on the phone, and she was just like thinking it was a night of fun and didn't really want to hang out with Mr. Charisma again, and he didn't really get it, and he's sure that he'll be able to get another date with her, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Remember, if you want to do a second date update, all you have to do is email the show, and we will call the person that didn't call you back.
Move at 92.5.